Hello, beautiful people, lovers of good things, lovers of goodwill all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you so dearly for always supporting this platform. I really do appreciate. In case you are hearing our voice for the first time, or you are coming across us for the first time, we still remain your one and only Progress News, giving it to you back to back. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and
my country people, plenty story dey for Warri. The matter when dey for Warri now, a very big matter. One student for Delta State, in regard to bursary issues, when we say they don't come gather go meet the commission for Delta State. In regard to oil producing communities, when we say the commission also pay student bursary for them to have easy way to assess their education in terms of money and whatever it is. Today now, protest, they take a peaceful protest to the office of the Sopadek. What happened is a very big story. Here with me, different ethnic presidents are here to address the plight of what happened today. And what really happened? Can you tell us what really happened today for when they were shooting and all of it that was ongoing?
Today, the Delta State, my name is Uģht Festus. Delta is just student, National Association of Delta is just student president, and also the board chairman of Confederation of Delta State Oil Producing Ethnic Nationality Student Union, made up of the Isoko, Ichekiri, Iga, Ugobo, and the Ndokwa and the Uģht. I'm privileged to be the chairman of the board in the student union. For the past 6 months, we've been trying all means to reach out and get the audience of the Sopadek board. We called the MD, sent a lot of message for his audience. The only reply he get, okay, he said you get back to us. And at the end of the day, he said ASUU is on 1 month strike. We believe as ethnic head under the Sopadek, ASUU does not affect our activities. So we went to the Sopadek office to confirm if truly ASUU really affected the Sopadek head office. We went there, they were working, they were very happy and everything. But I will not send a reply to the MD, letting him know that I believe you said the ASUU is a 1 month strike and it's affecting our bursary payments. When we went there, we told him that there's nothing like ASUU is a 1 month strike and your board is working very well and working fine. After so much message, so much letters we sent to the office to get their orders and how to sit down with them and how to reason how we see the best way to pay our students and pay the student body. And the Sopadek, let me tell you, 10,500 students from all ethnic nationality under the Sopadek are benefiting the bursary, which is a lot of millions. And the state government have approved this money for payment of bursary since January, and yet the MD don't want to pay the bursary. Get with me, I'm an ethnic nationality student. April 12th, we had a meeting with the board, and the board assures that they are going to pay the bursary by the month of May. With so many pleas and everything, they say the money has been approved and is here to be disbursed. The bursary, due to some technical issues and everything, they assure us, they give us the assurance, and they promise us that they are going to pay the bursary on May. You have to calm down and exercise patience. After exercising patience, the month of May, May 26, they call us and they want to open the portal. Only to get there, they say they are waiting for the MD to be yesterday, asking Abachova, which is the MD of the Sopadek, who has resigned from the board. They say he's waiting for the state government to reinstate him. Now we've expressed ourselves. The executive director of social said we should come the following week. We call him the following week, say they are going to open the portal the following week. We come the following week, we call him, message him, get no reply. Only to tell us that the MD said we want to be part of the process of the payment. And to remind you, sir, the MD has been in the office since for how many years? For 4 years now. Yet he has not been doing well in terms of paying of bursary.
What did happen today?
Today, we are only trying to, as Nigerian students under the Sopadek, we are only trying to franchise our right and demand for agitate for what belongs to us. Before we embark on this protest, we informed the Commissioner of Police, we informed DSS, we informed the area command Warri that we are going on a peaceful protest. We are carrying out our peaceful protest peacefully without any destruction of property or violating any law. Before we know, we are having a communication with the head of education on the bursary payment, trying to see the way forward. Before we know, they got order to shoot at us, use tear gas at us, disperse people, and use electric to shock students. They wound us, look at my hand now. They wound me personally, put on my shirt now, they tore my shirt. I have a lot of things. Look at my head. They slap me, do a lot of things. I got to each student. As I'm talking to you, a lot of students are lying in the hospital right now. More than 5 students are lying in the hospital right now. From this is the age of another student right now. Right now. And I open the floor for my other president. As I'm speaking now, I open the floor for my other president to express yourself before we come in and it's called upon the state government and other military leaders in Delta State and Nigeria at large to address this issue. Thank you.
Yes, tell us your name.
For the greatest Nigerian students.
Yes.
My name is Comrade Anthony Uģht, the national president of Federation.
Tell us what you were saying. Tell us.
Okay, my name is Comrade Simeon Evans, the national president of all Uģht students nationwide. We came for a peaceful protest to disobey God for non-payment of bursary. For years now, we've not received our bursary. The last one they paid us was for 2019. That's the last bursary we received, and they are yet to commence this last year's bursary, which the governor has approved to the board, and they refuse to pay the student their money. It's our right, and we are just coming to the board now to just ask peacefully for our bursary to be paid, and all we see is a disaster at the end.
How many students were shot?
Okay, at the beginning of the scenario, it was peaceful, but along the line, from nowhere, the officers from the board started shooting guns and tear gas, and a lot of students were injured. In fact, one of my students from Uģht was shot, and she had an injury. In fact, she fainted, and currently she's in the hospital, and we are here in the hospital.
In an undisclosed hospital here in Warri, Delta State, where the Supadek various presidents has rushed in various students that sustained injury due to the gunshots by the Supadek security personnel at the gate, and different presidents from different ethnic groups in Delta State has expressed their dismay. An unbelievable phenomenon that happened for a peaceful protest where so many have sustained injury, and that is why the president of the Uģht Student Association Delta State is speaking on behalf of his ethnic nationality on the pains of the situation that happened here in Warri Metropolis at the Supadek office, Delta State Oil Producing Commission. So let's also speak with some other students who were witness to this. Can you tell us what, briefly summarize what happened?
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Comrade Uģht as the national president of Shekiri students. Okay, in some way, on April 12th, after the Supadek board, on hearing a rumor that they were planning a protest, they called us, and in the meeting with them, they pleaded that we should give them the month of April and May for them to open the portal and begin the process. That with the reason that they are having primaries, a lot of them have resigned from the board. So after so many consultations, we agreed with them. On May 26th, they called us that they will be opening the portal on that day, that we should come. We went to the board, they told us that the portal is ready. But the MD who has resigned, who ought to have resigned at that time, who every one of us knew has resigned from the board at that time, said he wants to be part of the process, that we should wait till we should schedule the meeting for the following week. Okay, we agreed with them. The following week has passed. We've been trying to get to them, but yet no positive response from them. They are not answering us. So we decided to go to the board today in a manner of protest to express our dissatisfaction over the non-payment of bursary to our students. So on getting there today, we were protesting peacefully. The HOD on education, the Supadek board, he came, and as we were trying to dialogue, before we knew it, the security men there, they started attacking our students, started shooting guns. Getting there, they even pour me tear gas. They shoot pepper spray directly to my eyes. As I'm talking to you now, most of our students, they are lying in the hospital. They are very injured.
Okay, what are the other presidents? What's the way forward? Okay, what's the way forward? Your name?
My name is Comrade Uģht Justice in Uģht. I'm the national president of global students worldwide. What happened today, let me, like my colleague have said, they have said it very well. That's like this. I remember on the 25th, I was at Imo State. I just got to Imo State because I left Enugu to Imo State. Lodging in my hotel, I was called that they want to see me tomorrow. I had to take the risk and took night journey. And I came back to Delta State around 2 a.m. and I lodged and went for the meeting. Getting there, we were told 2 weeks that we should come back. We waited. We have been waiting. What's the way forward now? The way forward is this. Why is it that the money is there and you don't want to release it? This money belongs to the students and not you. My problem is not 30,000, but my problem is injustice. Like my name stands, I'm justice and I stand for justice. Today I was shot at this place.
What is your message to the governor and other agencies?
Okay, my message to the government is that you have been student-friendly governor. That's why you have released the money. In your own capacity as Ekweme of Delta State, please talk to the director and the MD so that they pay students this bursary. Students are angry. For more than 3 years now, we have not been paid. Have we not been quiet enough? We are youths, and you know our applause, they are very high. Shooting at me now, if I was in the north, I would have done something else. But this is our state, we cannot destroy our state. We are peace-loving people, and we will follow the peace continually. So let the right thing be done. Thank you.
Yes, that is the student union from president of the Isoko Urobo ethnic nationality. He has spoken, and here with me is also the president of the Isoko Student Association for the betterment of student welfareism. Delta State government created bursary and Desopadec and a department for bursary, and that is why students' hope were very high. If not, they would have stick to their parents in order to manage from whatever that come out. But the state government promised them bursary, and they are here for the bursary, and that has not been paid. And unfortunately, a gunshot for a peaceful protest in the head office of Desopadec. And the student president of Isoko has to tell us briefly on what happened.
Good evening, my name is Moses Iboko, president of Isoko Student Worldwide. The president of Isoko Student Worldwide, we came for a peaceful protest today concerning how the Desopadec have been treating Delta State students under them. We are agitating for our bursary, our rights. We came to express our grievances and our dissatisfaction, the way they are oppressing us, the way Delta State students is being oppressed. We came so that our voice can be heard and the needful can be done. On the process of the protest, some security personnel working with the Desopadec came with their guns and started shooting and threatening to take lives. We thought it was for a joke, and they started shooting, and students got injured in the process of negotiation with the board, with the man in charge of education in the Desopadec. They started shooting. Some students got injured. Some are lying on the beds. Some sustained injury, tear gas of all students. And we didn't come for war. We came for peace. We were on our peaceful protest before they started shooting.
So what do you have to tell the government concerning?
I'm calling on the Delta State governor who they call the Ekweme of Africa, the Tokunadu, to come and do the needful. The right of the students should be given to them. And I'm calling all meaningful leaders, all our traditional fathers, our biological fathers, to come to the aid of the students.
All right, thank you very much. Let's still talk to you that is sustained this very serious injury. What happened? Were you shot directly, or is it a flying bullet? Tell us what happened. Your name?
My name is Komitimi Adoba, and I am the president of the National Association of Formative Students. At the eve of the protest, we were very calm. Then, before we knew anything, they started shooting at us. And directly, after shooting the girl that was standing by my side, who is currently inside is in the hospital now. The process of me trying to help her, that was when the bullet touched my hand. Sincerely speaking, they shot some other persons as well. So right now, it is not just about the Desopadec bursary or whatsoever. It has caused us more damage than ever before. Our demands are very simple and easy to attend to. Open link for students to register for their Desopadec bursary. Make provision so they can continue their school as peaceful as they've always wanted. But it's sad that we are agitating for issues of concern to us as a student union body, and they went ahead and asked their military personnel to shoot at us. So I really don't know. I'm using this medium to call on every individual and person who feel that he or she can help out in any way. So please contact the right body. Let them do the needful and meet the demand of Delta State students. Please.
Yes, a young lady was shot what can you tell us about the situation that happened?
Yes, my name is Sarah James. We are in a very peaceful protest before the issue come up, whereby the harmful civilians shot their tear gas and necessary stuffs. Students were not with harms, nothing. They were just even jubilating at that instant. They were jubilating, which is the Uģht ethnic groups. They were there celebrating. So, due to the stuff, they were trying to push the gate, which is the staff were trying to push the gate. So at the ending of the day, the student was like, no, nobody should come out, nobody should go in. So at the process, they shot the tender. Then I was at the backstage. Through the process, one person was shot. Got to find out it was a female student, the grammatical student, president, and one other boy. That was what happened at the protest field.
So what's your message to the governor?
Yeah, the governor should come down and meet the demand of Delta State students. At least 3 years, not be beans. If he knows what we are passing through, some of us pay our school fees by ourselves. Some of us know what we are passing through in school. So please, anybody, any individual person that is there should please come to our aid to come and assist us on this issue.
Okay. Thank you very much.
That is how Delta State students from different ethnic nationalities here in Delta State came up and informed the SOPADEC, when the oil producing commission, when Delta State government create. And the essence of creating this commission is to make life meaningful for the oil producing ethnic nationalities in the state. And wherever the case, students are now in agony and pain. And tears all here in Delta State, where blood now flows in the bodies of students who are ought to be protected by the government. Unfortunately, the incident that happened is something that is unexpected. It was said to be a peaceful protest to express their yearnings to Delta State government and the board of the SOPADEC for their student union bodies to be paid. Different ethnic nationalities, where we have the Uģhts, the Shekris, the Sokos, the Robos, the Ekas, are all here on ground for the peaceful protest. But tear gas and gunshots were seen, and they are currently in undisclosed hospital where students are being hospitalized because of gunshots. And at this moment, the hospital said it is not allowed for media to go in. We are at the front, undisclosed, where the incident, where we are talking to various students of the saga that happened here in Delta State. This is Baramatu Voice. We come to the live streaming of this event. Yes, before we go, your message to the government.
My message to the governor of Delta State, Dr. Ife Okowa, the person you are stating as the MD of the SOPADEC, look at what he did to us. He's not a good man. He's not a good man. Look at what he sent the soldiers to beat us up. They restate him today, and look at what he's doing to us now as students. We are only expressing our dissatisfaction. Look at what he's doing to us now, right now. Most of the students are lying down in the hospital right now. And I'm calling on all royal fathers, all kings of all Delta State oil producing communities, call on all political leaders in the offices, House of Assembly, House of Reps, senators, governors, and we are also calling on the Commission of Education, TSS, and the Area Command, and we are also calling on Nigeria that the 30% derivative they are giving to the oil producing community, the only 30%, we are only receiving 30,000 naira each every year. And look at what they are doing now, ordinary 30,000 naira. But students, they are increasing school fees. They are increasing school fees every day in Delta State. School fees is now 250,000 naira in any institution in Delta State. And yet, because of 30,000 naira, the money the state government have approved, they are beating us up, they are shooting us, they are using tear gas against us. And I'm calling on all meaningful leaders in Delta State oil producing community to back on and take this personal and take this issue up. And I'm calling on all student body to get ready. We are still going back to that place and make sure that express our decision until our plea and our demand are being dealt to. But the greatest Nigerian student, I want to yarn, I want to talk, I want to protest. Our policy must be Kulu Temper.
Your name again?
My name is Uģht, the president national section of Delta Uģht student, and I'm the board chairman, Confederation of Delta State Oil Producing Ethnic and Charity Student Union Government. I run under the SOPADEC, the chairman of all president, and the one chairman in the student there in the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is how the protest came. And briefly, tell us before we depart from this place.
And the greatest Nigerian students, I'm Comrade Uģht, the Public Relations Officer, National Association of Delta Uģht Students. Honestly, with what I saw today, I want to declare it that Okowa government is not impressive, honestly. It does not look into the welfareism of the students. He alone increased tuition fees, as alleged, and as little as 30,000 naira cannot give back to the students from a government which system rakes in billions of naira, billions of dollars. So it's a shame to PDP, it's a shame to Okowa, it's a shame to this current administration. I want to urge government, I want to urge the entire government system and the good Deltans to ensure that the welfareism of students is looked into in the state, because this is appalling and not telling at all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is how the protest,
So my quality people, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like this video, share and subscribe if you haven't. Subscription is free. Please smash on that red subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, from here I said bye.